Alright. Alright. Fantastic. And we're live. Welcome back to Terraria. Today, we're going to be shooting for various achievements of which we do not have. Let's have a look. Well, also, let me make sure everything is set up right. Yep, that seems to be good. Just need a momentary moment. Oh, hey, I got a new subscriber. Let's fucking go. Okay, oh, shoot. Alright. Just a couple more seconds here. Thank you for the patience. If you're watching the VOD, though, you can just skip ahead until I actually get to what I'm doing. Okay. Let's have a look at these achievements that we have not obtained yet. Mecha Mayhem. Yes, that's right. We must defeat all three of the mechanical bosses at once. The hard part about that is just going to be getting the three. I did try to go for this one a little while back. And I didn't lose, I just accidentally went too far away and made them despawn. Kill Tim. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Equip a die in every slot. Defeat every type of slime. Okay. Fire a rainbow gun while riding on a unicorn. We have the unicorn. We're going to need to get the rainbow gun, which is going to be a pain in the ass. Delay death by drinking water. 200 fishing quests. We're not going to do any fishing today, I don't think. We'll save that for another time. Oh yeah, I need to use a... Find all the slime pets. Completely purify all crimson, corruption, and hollow. Alright, well, nothing to do but to get started. Where is the dye merchant? It's in the desert, right? Yes. Some of my NPCs are in the wrong spot. I'm so slow when I'm not on the broom. We're just gonna buy 9 team dies. We're just gonna bam, 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 bam. Oh, and here too. There we go. That was easy. Delayed. I don't know why I pressed H for the map there. I pressed H. I've been playing a lot of Crusader Kings 3 recently. And in that game, you use the mouse wheel. You pull down the mouse wheel and you scroll around for the map. Not here. I must click and drag. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, I had my little light buddy. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Look at that. Wow. Anyway, back to business. Water bottle. Which I surely keep somewhere. There we are. Bottled water. And we're just gonna put all of our other healing items in here. Gonna go to the ocean and drown ourselves. Oh yeah. Can't be a merman. Wonderful weather we're having, I guess. Oh, I didn't need to get rid of my other healing items. I could just... Okay, let's grab those back before I forget. I think. Okay. What else was there? What else? What else? What are the other super easy ones? There aren't many. Defeat every type of slime. Okay, let me have a look at slimes on the wiki. The official Terraria wiki. See, the problem is it doesn't tell me which slimes we have beaten and which ones we haven't. Ah. Okay, so some of these it says not needed for the Gelatin World Tour achievement. Okay. So I'm gonna assume I've beaten all of the, like, major types of slime? Like, purple, yellow, and black, I don't know, but I have a pretty good idea that I've beaten them. Umbrella slime... Probably I've killed. Yeah, it's probably the, it's probably just the 3 corrupt slimes, if I had to guess. So let's... They're all hard mode, though, so we're gonna have to go to a... hard mode... corruption. Which shouldn't we have? Yeah. Created March 7th, 2025. Yeah, this is the one we had for... we're gonna need to make this hard mode. Which means... Do I have a guide voodoo doll in here? Please, 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 please. Please, please, please! Oh, no, don't make me get one! Oh! Well, at least I have this, so that's gonna save us a lot of time. I'm trapped. At least I don't think this world is in hard mode. I'm pretty sure it's not. So now we gotta find a guide voodoo demon guy. I'm not lava proof? Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense actually. I don't have the Terra Spark boots anymore. I hate it here in hell. You know, I'm pretty sure I have guide voodoo dolls back in the main world. Somewhere. This isn't like other times where I know I have what I'm looking for. I'm not actually sure if I have any guide voodoo dolls. I do. Thank God we found that early. We weren't here for another 5 minutes. Change that. Back to hell. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, I don't actually need any of that stuff. Wall of Flesh doesn't drop anything particularly useful. Alright, Crimson is, or corruption is this way. Not the Crimson. Specifically not the Crimson. Oh, the hollow. If I zoom out, you can see, yeah, we got some nice corruption there. Let me just see. The corruption and underground corruption. And then whenever... Okay. Spawns in the corruption. Oh, I'm just gonna go over this. You may be an obstacle to others, but to me you are merely an inconvenience. Kind of a small corruption, but... Alright, well at least now we know we've definitely killed a purple slime. Oh, there goes a corrupt slime. Maybe I should let them get a little closer. Doesn't help that these things make a squishy dying sound when broken. That's definitely not confusing at all. I have been... Okay, I've killed 2 corrupt slimes now. Aren't those supposed to drop slimelings, though? Spawn whenever a corrupt slime is defeated. Yeah, I've been defeating the corrupt slimes, but where are the slimelings? Where are the slimelings? Let's check the, Oh, that's the interface settings. What kind of achievement is it? Okay, we're up to 23, which makes me think I did kill slimelings, but now I just need to kill a slimer. Okay. I've been sleeping very poorly lately, so I haven't been able to do much of anything, really. Most specifically, I haven't been able to provide lovely entertainment to the lovely people at home. Okay, so that was... Okay, so I can only conclude that every time I've killed a corrupt slime, all the slimelings get eviscerated on the same... Oh, there... Alright, Gelatin World Tour. Nice. Nice. Okay, we can leave. Alright. Killed him. Mayhem. Rainbow Rod. I guess we can go for the Rainbow Rod. That shouldn't be too bad. That's just something you craft up. The Great Slime Mitosis. Okay, and find all the slime pets. We could also do the... Okay, we could do the rare seed one. I know the name of some of the rare seeds. Seed. Get fixed, boy. The Godly Park of Insanity? Yeah, let's call it that. Oh, yep, see, that's not normal. Why is there a creepy face over there? Not sure I like that. Don't meow at me. What did I just say? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's automatically set to master. What the fuck? Yep. See, this isn't normal. Yeah, we're already in hell. You start in hell on this seed. Well, not exactly what we came here to do today, so... I guess I can at least look around a little bit. Yeah, I know there's a lot of weird stuff about this seed. It is peculiar. And I think it'd be fun to play on maybe someday. But today is not that day. Where was I? Ah, yes, the rainbow rod. Let me do a quick search. I really wish the game didn't pause, so it was just this awkward silence anytime I need to look something up on the wiki. Alright, we need crystal shards, unicorn horns, pixie dust, souls of light, and souls of sight. We got plenty of souls of light. Souls of sight should be somewhere around here. Sight. Alright, now let's just see. We probably have all this stuff just lying around. If I look directly at what I'm trying to find in a chest, you are legally allowed to come to my house and punch me straight in the stomach. Pixie dust. Where do I keep unicorn horns? Where does anyone keep unicorn horns in this day and age? Crystal shards. Just need unicorn horns. Unicorn horns. There we go. And I'm assuming it's just at the old Orichalcum Anvil. Rainbow rod. Nice. Now we can shoot rainbows at people. How about thee? Yeah, that's fun. If only it wasn't, you know, kind of a bad weapon for where we're at. Magic weapons, no. Magic weapons? Yes. And we gotta put this stuff away. We don't need ectoplasm or bones or pixie dust or souls of sight. Most of this stuff, frankly. I don't know why I'm keeping Luminite and Horrifite on me, but I am. Okay, that's the rainbow rod. We're running out of non-grindy achievements at an unprecedented rate. Tim is going to be hard. I'm going to have to find Tim. Okay, let's do the Great Slime Mitosis. No, I could just search Town Slimes. That's right. Town Slimes. Okay. Which ones do we not... Can actually check which ones I have. Yeah, looks like I have 6 of the 8. Which means we're missing the Mystic Slime and the Surly Slime. One is fished up during a blood moon. And the other is spawns from using purification power on a Mystic Frog in the jungle. What the fuck is a Mystic Frog? That's a Mystic Frog. One of the few entities. It can be detected by the lifeform analyzer. Okay, that makes things a bit easier. So let's... One purification. Oh, let's buy a couple in case I miss. Oh, pardon me. I don't even have my summons out. I just realized that. Stardust Guardian has been handling everything for us. No rare creatures nearby. I wonder if there are any cool tips on the wiki. No? Well, how do you spawn a normal frog? On the surface jungle at any time. When in water, frogs will swim. Okay. Don't come at me, young man. So I guess we'll just fly back and forth until we find one. But I was talking about earlier, I have not been sleeping well at all lately. I've not been able to get sleep until like 8 a.m. And not for a lack of trying. I tell you what. And then I end up waking up at like 4 p.m. And then I say, oh, it's too late to get anything done today. And then I just despair. Wish I had some sort of interesting story to tell. But I can't think of anything at the moment. I don't know what's interesting. I don't want this stream to be me just flying around looking for a magic frog. But I really don't know what else to do. I'm still pretty new to this. Although we are coming up on like my 1 year anniversary of me like taking all this streaming stuff seriously. You know, it's been slow but steady progress. We're shooting for that. I'm really shooting for the 1,000 subscribers on YouTube because that's when you get that's one of the 2 requirements for ad revenue. Cough, cough, wink, wink, cough. Wink, cough. Oh dear, I appear to be coming down with something. The only way I'll get better is if you subscribe and give me the numbers on your credit card. I don't want a Yelets. I want a magic frog. Because the other because the 2 requirements are 4,000 public watch hours in the last year and 1,000 subscribers. I've got like 3,560 public watch hours, so that won't be too hard to get over because the streams count. So getting like 20 hours a stream, and that's just the streams alone. It's not counting my other the VODs of streams and also the clips. Although the shorts don't count. There's a second requirement. Like it's 4,000 public watch hours or 10 million shorts views, which is a lot. And it's like 10 million shorts views in the last 3 months. That's just like, alright, just have one super viral short and you get monetized. That's a regular frog. Curse you. I purify you. In the name of the Lord. I sure do talk about the Lord and Jesus and God a lot for someone who is agnostic. You know, I'm not trying to get into a deep religious conversation, but you know, it's just you know, I just have no real, you know, it's not really something I could decide either way. It's not, I feel like it's kind of not for me to decide. I'm just kind of hanging out, and, you know, the world is the way that it is. I'm not one to decide anything. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. Not well, at least. I hear a croaking. Are you here? No, it'd be on my life form analyzer. That's what I've been watching. I don't know if it's better to fly around or to stand still. Are there tips for frog acquisition? No, there's no tips. So there is the frog statue, which lets you spawn frogs, but there's no information on if the frog statue can spawn the mystic frog. I'm just gonna assume it can't. Really wish it wasn't night right now. That'd be nice. If I could fucking see. I'm gonna look away for like 3 seconds, and it's gonna pop up on my rare creatures nearby radar, my life form analyzer, and I'm not gonna see it, and then oh, that's gonna be the worst. I hear the croak and I go, oh man, it must be nearby, but no, it'd show up on the life form analyzer. It's gonna be day soon at least, so I'll make this. I don't know if it'll actually make it slightly easier. Pink fairy? I don't want pink fairy. Need magic frog. I gotta sit up in my chair. Hang on. I gotta readjust myself. My posture is atrocious. That's how bad it is. I gotta bust out the big boy words. Got the whole dictionary. I defeated the 100th angry trapper. Oh boy. I've never felt so accomplished. Maybe they'll reward me with a magic frog. And you know what the worst part is? I've probably passed by one before in the past. Probably many times. 1 in 30 chance of spawning in the place of a regular frog. yeah, I wish I had more to say, but a lot of these last few achievements, specifically like the 200 fishing quests, the getting the rainbow gun for the ride the unicorn fire the rainbow gun one, that's gonna be a pain in the ass because we're gonna have to get the hollow key, which is like a 1 in 2,500 drop from any hollow enemy. Completely purifying. I'm not going to completely purify this world because this is a large world where it's already spread a lot. I'll probably just go into a small world and like get to the point where I can get that achievement. Let me actually look at the requirements for that achievement. Take a small break from the magic frog hunt. Damn it, if only I knew how to spell achievement. There we go. Let's have a look-see, shall we? What the fuck are these even sorted by? Yeah, I have no idea what these are sorted by, so I have no idea how I'm gonna find the one I'm looking for. Who made this? Who designed this wiki? I'd like to have a word. When there are no corruption and hollow tiles in the world. Okay. Yeah, so I can just do exactly what I was planning to do and go into a small world. And just clean it out. Stop giving me these banners I don't want. Okay, finally daytime. So at least less nighttime creatures will be spawning. Creepy creatures of the darkness. I'm very frightened. Ah! That's me when I'm frightened. What the fuck am I talking about? I really have nothing to say. I wish I could be entertaining, but I can't. I'm very tired. Yeah, how am I supposed to be entertaining in these conditions? I didn't see one, right? I didn't. Okay, like, I'm not even seeing any frogs, period. There were some earlier, but now there aren't any. There's one. Regular frog. Frog, frog, froggy man, where are you? Come out wherever you are before I rip your fucking head off. I'll What's a bird? What am I even... Why am I looking at a bird? I'm starting to lose it. Whew. We're gonna find that magic frog. Alright, what else is there? Let's consider the other achievements. Grind in the Hollow, Mechanical Mayhem. That's kinda it. Because what all we're missing is Rainbow Ride. Mecha Madness. Completely cleanse the entire world, and fishing. I wish there was a faster way to, like, get through time in this game and go to the next day. I know there is, like, an exploit you can do to get new fishing quests, but it seems like kind of a pain in the ass to do. I mean, it's probably less of a pain in the ass than just waiting for the angler to refresh. But I think, if I remember correctly, I had a friend tell me that if you change your character's name, you can just get a new fishing quest. Someone said use pylons instead. Use pylons instead for what? Where will frogs spawn if I like... Yeah, let me look at like critters spawning. Critters. Any tips in there? Often cause more critters to spawn without spawning enemies. Guide to critter companionship. Oh, that might help. Okay, I mean, I guess I could go get that stuff. If that would work, if I, like... Oh, see, there's a frog. Not the frog we're looking for, though. Bam! Alright, let's try that. Let's go get the water candle that we keep in that weird spot. Mark up that little part of the mini-map. There we go, clear that up. Okay. I don't know if this will work, because I built my jungle house on that little bit of a hill. Okay, we're almost there. Clear up the mini-map a little bit. There's no real reason to, I just enjoy it. At least by doing this, I feel like I'm making a more active effort and therefore being slightly more entertaining. What are you trying to spawn? I'm trying to spawn the Mystic Frog. So I can get the Magic Slime. This is not where I've left my blue candle. Oh, I know where it is. Oh, it's far away. Might be easier to just get a new one from the dungeon, actually. But who's gonna go? Oh, there's one. I know what this is for. This is for... It was for grinding pixies, I think. No, it was... Oh, it was for grinding prismatic light wings. That's right. That's why I had that. Blue candle on the table. Is that what it said? With several NPCs acquired. Around suitable housing will cause more NPCs, will cause more critters to spawn. Okay, well these are NPCs, it's suitable housing. See, there's a bird. Not anymore. Didn't mean to hit it with a satellite strike. See, now I'm not even flying around. Now I'm just standing here. Embarrassing. Can spawn on the surface? I think so, yeah. I think that's what I read. Mystic Frog. It just... Yeah, it's just 1 in 30... According to the wiki, at least, it's just 1 in 30 chance of spawning in, over an ordinary frog. And frogs spawn on the surface jungle, so... That's a turtle. Never even seen a turtle. Or the bird. I feel bad about drone striking that bird, but I feel like my chances are increased. See, there's a regular frog. What to do here? If only I could like grind out multiple things at the same time, but everything's in kind of a different area. Different requirements. Bird. Bird. I feel like the more birds I kill, the more likely it's gonna say, oh, see, there's a regular frog. There's a goldfish. Bird. This probably is some better way to go about this, but I don't know what it is. Oh, bird. Arapaima. Bird. Regular frog. Other regular frog. Alright, well, we're definitely seeing frogs with this strategy, so... Regular frog. It's almost nighttime again. Bird. Don't run. I can at least put up some torches around here. Make me see a bit better. Curse you, regular frog. Oh, they're friends, are they? Conspiring against me. It's all a big conspiracy to make sure I never get any of the achievements. Was that a sluggy? Grubby? Regular frog? Perish? Torch. There's so many frogs all of a sudden, but none of them are the mystic frog. There's so many frogs! Great googly moogly, it's a frog festival over here. My goodness. Don't you croak at me, regular frog. Gotta sit up again. What is with my posture today? I really gotta work on that. It's gonna be 5 years from now, and my spine is just gonna be a liquid. Girl, liquid! Don't you croak at me. Don't taunt me. You fiend! Ow! Jeez. I guarantee you I've seen more than 30 frogs in the last 10 minutes. The odds are not quite in my favor. Yeah, see, look at that. Regular frog. I've killed how many frogs? Kill count unavailable. Of course it is. Regular frog. Regular frog. Regular frogs. Is that a grapes? It is a grapes. You can turn that into like a good stat boosting item. Where the fuck are... Regular frog. How did all of those swords miss? This is the frog of the fucking Matrix. Neo from the Matrix reincarnated as Frog. His true form. There's like 7 frogs here, and none of them are the frog I'm looking for. It is a variable frog festival here. I'm sorry to have to do this, little ones. But you're not the ones I'm searching for. Oh, Jesus fucking turtle. Frog. You know, I have half a mind to start collecting these frogs, actually, instead of killing them. Yoink. Got you. We're gonna see just how many frogs we can get before we find it. The big one. Not the big one, but the magic one. How long have we been at this? Like half an hour now? Frog. Now it's not the time for notifications on my phone. I gotta silence my phone. Hang on. You take the 7 frogs that we've caught, add on all the frogs that we've killed, and you'll see that 1 in 30 is a lie. Oh, 2 more frogs, the twins. Hopping in unison. The witch doctor was slain. Oh no. I heard a croaking on the left. There it is, there it is, there it is! Yes! Yes! Oh, finally! Oh. Finally. What bosses have I defeated? All of them. A solar eclipse is happening. God fucking damn it. Can't even let me have one thing. They can't even let me have one nice moment. Although, you know what? Give me back that blue candle. That's right, I left it in here. This is actually a good opportunity to try and grind for the hollow key. If I could just find where I put that little platform. Boom, blue candle. Bam, bam, bam. Stardust Dragon. I could go do something else at this point and then just see if one of the enemies dropped it when this is all over. Oh, it just hit me. Yeah, unfortunately the solar eclipse enemies just drop a bunch of bullshit that I don't need, like a lot of cosmetic items that I just frankly do not want. Again, kind of just standing here. Mostly because I'm a summoner. We can at least fly around a little bit, pick up drops, get a few kills ourselves. I'm pretty sure the solar eclipse enemies can drop keys? I don't see why they wouldn't be able to, outside of the game hating me and making me have to grind more. But I think it is just any enemy that is in one of the 5 biomes has a 1 in 2,500 chance to drop the respective key. Actually, let me check something. I have a curiosity. I wonder if it's possible to... No, it's not. If you shimmer one of the... I was hoping you could shimmer the keys into the other keys, because I have extra jungle keys. I have so many jungle keys somehow. But no, it just turns into the respective chest, which can be shimmered. No, it can't even. It's just the chest. It's a lot of work for a chest. Alright, back to business. The 150th Frankenstein. Can't wait to tell my dad. He'll be so proud of me. Neptune's shell. Another Neptune's shell. More, etc. What is it? Steak? I'm assuming that it was dropped by the butcher. That would just make sense, I'm afraid. Dr. Man-Fly mask. Oh, we'll get that key. Oh, was that like Mini Mothro? This is getting out of hand. You could say that again. A very grindy day. I already have so many of those back at home. I don't need these frogs. They were just to make a point. I really wish I could... Oh, oopsie. I really wish I could be more entertaining. But what the fuck am I supposed to say about all this grinding? $150th Fritz? I got a Fritz banner? How am I supposed to say something comedic about that? I still want to do all this stuff on stream though, so I can have it be like a whole archive of my achievement. And I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Like, I don't even know if the Solar Eclipse enemies can drop the Hollow Key. Yeah, let me see if it says it in the tips. Hollowed Key. Tips. Causing a large number of enemies to spawn. Events in certain boss fights are especially suitable for this. Yeah, okay, so I guess we just have to get lucky. At least with the fishing quest, that's not really, that's just like, there's no luck really. It's do it until you've done 200 fishing quests, not just do it until you roll a 1 in 2,500 chance. Although I guess something like the Pumpkin Moon would be better suited to this activity. Guess we could make some Pumpkin Moon medallions or perhaps some naughty presents. We're gonna do... Well, we'll probably actually try and fish up the last town slime, then we could do Mecha Madness. Hang up some more banners. A broken hero sword and the Eye of Cthulhu. Wow. Sphere Staff, Moon Charm. What is a guy to do? You saw how long it took me to get that 1 in 30 frog. How long do you think it's gonna take me to get a 1 in 2,500 key? Do I have my fishing stuff? I have my rod. Do I have my bait? Nope. Where could it be? Not in here. What about my other extended storage? Yeah, there it is. Alright. I already have many copies of all of these items. Oh, we've been at this so long, my crystal turret's disappeared. Even the non-sentient weapons have grown tired of this charade. Dr. Manfly's lab coat. Oh, I've never wanted anything more. Thank you, Santa. It's exactly what I wanted for Christmas. See, at a time like this, because I have nothing interesting to say, my brain just defaults to spouting absolute fucking nonsense. Used to be easier to get these keys. It used to not be such a pain in the ass. Maybe. I don't even remember. Back to the grind. Yeehaw. Suppose I should thank all the people watching this stream because there's... Oh, is it over? And I didn't even get the key? Awesome. Well, who knows? Maybe this is just a nice, relaxing thing for some people. I don't know. I don't know what the people want. We should have bloody tears at home. Just gotta actually find them. Here we go. Oh, got him. That was easy. There's the achievement. Well, now I gotta deal with another fucking 12 minutes of Blood Moon. Let's see. Yeah, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 achievements left. But they are some really stupid achievements. Okay, I gotta at least look at Tim. How do I kill Tim? Terraria wiki. Computer. Show me Tim. Pre-hard mode enemy found in the lower cavern layer. There's no tips. Tim can only spawn in the bottom half of the cavern layer due to randomized world generation. The depth of will be different for every world. For example, the border between the underground and the cavern layers. Areas with lava are a good area where Tim will spawn. Okay. I guess we can spend the rest of this Blood Moon going after Tim. The bottom half of the caverns layer, which is here. So Tim does indeed show up on our rare... Why is there jungle here? Oh yeah, I think I was messing with the Cleminator. Terraformer. Terminator. Carburetor. The surly slime is left. Well, I don't need him anymore, so it's fine by me. Guess we'll just ride around on this minecart until we find him. Okay, never mind. This minecart has lava in it. I'm just gonna ride the broom. Do I have my lava sponge on me? No, I do not. Kind of surprised there are no tips for Tim, because... So Tim is actually a pre-hard mode enemy. I wonder if playing in pre-hard mode. 10 kills to be warned of his bestiary. Yeah, I wonder if it'd be better if we were actually in a pre-hard mode world. Because then I feel like it's more likely to spawn Tim instead of another enemy. I don't know how the spawning works in this game, but that just... You have to make a pre-hard mode world though, so... 100 skeleton archer. Celebration is in order, I think. We're all going to get milkshakes. And you know what the worst part of this is? I've seen Tim on my life form analyzer a couple of times, but I haven't been able to find him. Yeah, maybe we should at least try a pre-hard mode world. Small. And you know what? We can use this world for, cleaning up the whole thing too, actually. Maybe we could even do that while we're here in it. I should have my terraformer and plenty of green solutions, so... the awful tunnel. Going up. Gotta find an access point. Here we are. We're just gonna go up through the lava. That didn't do that much damage at all. I don't know what's causing the music to change. What is that? Oh, it's just a weird statue, I think. Though the wiki did say if you could see like lava, if your place where lava is, you're probably in the right spot. Oh, what did that say? Rare creatures? Did it say Rattles Magoo? What is a Rattles Magoo? Not Tim. Oh, Timothy, Timothin, where art thou? Just gonna keep throwing my Zenith all around the screen until I manage to get until I get him. See, I don't know what the actual, like, range on the lifeform analyzer or the, like, enemy counter is. Where's, you know, give me Stardust Dragon. Set up these two. Make a total death zone. Should have brought my blue candle. I left it in the other world. I can't exactly go get another one because there would be a scary dungeon guardian waiting to attack me, and I'm not fighting that. But you know what? I could make the drill unit. That'd probably be worthwhile. Well, I don't know, actually, at this point, there's not much. Oh, actually, for cleaning up the entire corruption and everything, that might actually be worth it. Yeah, we should make that. We definitely have the stuff just lying around, probably. Well, actually, probably don't have enough chlorophyte. Think about it. Because you need chlorophyte and shroomite and specter bars. Oh yeah, that'd be a real pain. Okay. Okay. See, I don't even know if I'm the lower cavern layer. Only spawn at the bottom half of the cavern layer and below. Do the randomized world generation. General areas with lava are a good indicator where Tim will spawn. Yeah, still a rare ass spawn. Yet I need to kill him for the achievement. That is the bane of achievement hunting, isn't it? The luck-based achievements. Like Mecha Madness, that's great. That is a skill achievement. You set out to do it, and either you do it or you don't. Based on proficiency and aptitude. But this is just, fuck you. Waste 3 hours looking for Tim. I have half a mind to just, like, leave. Well, no, I can't even, because the game pauses when I'm tabbed out. Unless I set it up as a multiplayer world. I can set it up as a multiplayer world, and then just do something else while we wait for Tim to die. Oh cool, that's 2 undead miners. I'm sure if we just leave, like, Stardust Dragon to it, he'll get it eventually. Don't know what else I would do, though. Yeah, not sure if I'm allowed to be in the underground desert. Where could Tim be? I'm not gonna jump in the lava. Michael, get the fuck out of here! No, you can stay. I'm not gonna jump in the lava. Aren't you at work? Aren't you at work right now, Michael? $200 fishing quests. But at least with that, it's definitive. It's not like I know when that will end. You're not at work. I can tell. Don't call me streamer boy. The game is being mean enough to me as it is. I don't need you here in my chat doing it too. Alright. Well, this isn't exactly my most invigorating stream. I'm just looking for Tim. Frogs. Keys. Tims. All I know is suffering. Might blow myself up with that dynamite back there just to feel something. Luckily, we only have the two more. This and the key are the only really, like, luck-based grinding achievements. Bomb. Bomb. Like, can I be in the skeleton nearby? Why are there so many weird skeleton enemies in this game? And it doesn't tell me where it is, so I don't know where to go. You know what might be useful? There are certain equipments that increase aggro, which makes it so enemies are like more likely to come after you. Which would probably help. But I don't really want to go get aggro stuff. Like, I mean, I guess I do have turtle armor back at the one place, but... Let me like dig to another area. I don't like this area. Let me through! Let me through! Okay. Where is Tim? Where's Mark? Victor is nearby. At least we got Victor. Hey! There's some dirt. There's some bombs. Go nuts. Go crazy. I'm about to go crazy. Victor, as long as you're here, I can't get anything done. Because you're gonna keep showing up on my life form analyzer. Bye, Victor. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I didn't want to do that, Victor. But you left me no choice. Got all these... I know the Terraria streams usually do pretty well, but I got all these viewers. And for what? Hunting Tim? Put the Cave Bat banner in there. Please subscribe. I promise my other streams have more substance. Why is there an achievement for killing this random rare enemy? At least with the town slime stuff, that was at least like I had to get something that like is permanent. This is just kill a random enemy. Pre-hard mode enemy found in the lower cavern layer. Yeah, I'm doing all this right. What else is exciting? Mario Party Monday is tomorrow. Mario Party Monday every Monday, right here on YouTube and Twitch. But also, the Mario Party Monday 1-year anniversary is coming up. Mark your calendars. Turn on notifications for May 12th. Mario Party Monday, the 1-year anniversary. We don't know what we're going to do for it yet, but it'll be special. Well, I can at least tell you we're probably going to be playing Mario Party. All right, how about a little break from Tim hunting? Let's do a little cleanup. To get the achievement, you do have to have the Dryad, so we are going to have to kill the Eye of Cthulhu and build some houses, but that'll at least be something, and not just mindlessly wandering looking for fucking Tim. Something I gotta do, though, is I want to look back on all the Mario Party Mondays that we've had across the last year and see who won the most games of Mario Party, me or Michael. It's probably Michael, but I wouldn't count me out. Okay, wow. They were in line when they said small world. Okay, which means there's no corruption at all to clean up on that entire half. That makes me happy. Do we have 6 lenses? We do. We do, actually, so we can actually go and get the Suspicious Eye, fight the Eye of Cthulhu, and build some houses, get the Dryad, and we can actually know how much corruption we have left to clean up. We might have to go back for a more green solution, though. I've got 245. I don't know if that's enough for a full cleanup, but we're going to hope so. These trees look weird. Don't they normally have snow on them? That's peculiar. Corrupt desert. Okay. This is blue solution. This is a green solution at all. Do I have green solution? Uh-oh. I don't actually have green solution. I gotta go get some green solution. Green solution, blue solution, it all looks the same to me. Oh yeah, Blood Moon. Where my steampunker is living there. I need my steampunker to live anywhere else. Probably just right here. Housing. Steampunker. We're gonna go to the hollow and actually... We can do a little bit more key grinding. Just because, you know, it's a blood moon. Waste not, want not. Actually, I don't want it. I should really be doing fishing quests. Like, while we're doing all this other stuff. Okay, steampunker move. Minerva? Yellow solution, white solution, brown solution. Where's green solution? Red solution. Spreads the crimson? Is it because it's a blood moon? Fuck off! Alright, guess we gotta wait out the last bit of this blood moon. Don't laugh at me, clown! You know what I think about a lot? The episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs puts the crane game inside of the Krusty Krab. Something I feel like is never talked about, but is very much true, is Squidward's susceptibility to addiction. He's very vulnerable to addiction, and I feel like... And Mr. Krabs was just straight up exploiting that in that episode. I swear an enemy is gonna drop the hollow key and I'm not even gonna realize. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I accidentally spawned the damn lunatic cultist. Now we're gonna have to deal with pillars and Moonlord and everything. Yeah, can I just leave, actually? Bye. There we go. Alright. Green solution, finally. It's probably enough. So I don't know what the actual, like, full range on the Terraformer is. I'm kind of just planning to play it by, not ear, but eye, and just kind of see if I can shoot all the corruption. Lickety-splittity, easity-peasity. You know, it's a small world, so I'm hoping there's not that much corruption at all. Yeah, there's that land I accidentally hollowed. Clean that up, first order of business. Okay, let's make a suspicious looking eye while we're here. This is why I wanted to do Crimson instead of Corruption, because it has these easy holes to fill. Or I don't know which one's easier, actually, but it feels like it's Corruption. And I'm the kind of guy who goes with his gut. Yeah, see, we just gotta light up the whole area on the mini-map there. So we don't actually have a Dryad to check our progress. So let's dig a bit deeper and see what we see. I mean, it seems to be cleaned up. What is this? Is that the dungeon? Oh, that's the dungeon. Better not accidentally break in there. I mean, yeah, it looks to be completely cleaned up. That's dungeon right there. mean, let's go see if there is another corruption. And then I guess we could build some houses while we wait for it to be nighttime. Yeah. A pink dungeon. I didn't know they came in pink. Oh, end of the world. Okay, so I don't know how deep the corruption actually goes pre-hard mode. But for now, let's build some houses. And we can talk to the Dryad. Where's my... Why do I have 2 axes? How long have I had 2 axes? How many hours, how many days, how many weeks have I had 2 axes? Because I got this ham axe a while ago. Hammer axe. Hammer axe. However you say it. Eat apricots. Return home. Build shitty housing. Workbench. Bam! Chairs. 4 chairs. 4 tables on accident. Doors. Who doesn't love doors? These definitely don't count as big enough. Door. Door. Table. Table. Chair facing the wrong way. Chair facing the wrong way. Chair facing the right way. Walls. Homeless. Just build a house, silly. Okay, I'm worried that like the arms dealer and the demolitionist and the merchant are all gonna move in though. So we might have to build more houses. Fancy living, here we come. La 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 la. Let's see. 2 more doors. Another table. 2 more chairs. More walls. Man. I love those guys on TikTok who work at Papa John's and they make the pizzas. But they just have such a great positive attitude. I love it. Don't know if it'd be enough to make me eat at Papa John's, but you know, if I knew it was the Papa John's those two were working at, I would order from them. But just in general, probably not. Domino's added stuffed crust to their menu recently. That's pretty damn good. I'm a big stuffed crust fan. Check. Suitable, 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 suitable. Okay. Arms dealer. See? Guess we just kind of... I didn't think I'd be done this fast. I thought it'd be night by now. Decently sure that should be enough housing. I can't think of what other NPCs would move in outside of Merchant. Maybe the Demolitionist? I don't know if I have any bombs on me. I might not, actually. So maybe I only needed 4. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Yeah, still like another minute and a half until... Time. It's not enough time. It's enough time to be like a pain to have to wait, but not enough time that I could go like try and find Tim again. So just a real pain in the ass. For the last couple of years, I've been on and off working on just like a personal project where I go through every episode of SpongeBob and determine who I believe is morally in the wrong in each episode. I don't know why, it just came over me one day. But I've been ranking every episode as I go. On a scale of 1 to 10. And there have been some surprises. Like, there's an episode in Season 11 called Bulletin Board, and I kid you not, might legitimately be one of the best, if not the best episode of SpongeBob of all time. It's easily a 10, and it's easily in the top 5. I think so. It's not, it's lacking in that, like, iconness. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. Iconicness that a lot of episodes have going for it, but it's just so fucking funny. Now that's done. Oh. I don't even want the stuff inside the treasure bag. Okay, now that the Dryad could spawn, we're gonna go look for Tim some more. We're gonna simultaneously look for Tim and look for underground corruption. Multitasking. I feel like I'm playing fucking Five Nights at Freddy's the way I've got to be constantly checking, like, okay, make sure I'm going the right way, make sure I'm checking the life form analyzer, check chat, check the life form analyzer again, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oop. What was that, golden worm? Gold worm. I don't care about gold worm, I need Tim. He figures we'd see a gold worm before we see Tim. Keep accidentally pressing Control and Escape at the same time and opening Microsoft's little What's It menu. Let me tell you, I am gonna desperately hold on to Windows 10 as long as I can. I do not want to use Windows 11. Fuck Windows 11. And I am praying that by the time Microsoft says, okay, no more Windows 10, upgrade to our objectively worst operating system, there will be a better alternative. I'm hoping there will be some sort of... I'm hoping Steam makes one. Like Valve, I hope Valve makes an operating system. Please, Valve, I will give you so much money for an operating system. Yeah, so we're gonna go left until we're underneath corruption, and then we're gonna dig up. See, that's Demonite, but I think that's just there. Let me give it the spray down just in case. Okay, yeah, that just looks like a random Demonite. My poor brother. He's on Windows 11. It's a fucking mess. It's like, no, Mr. Gates, I don't want my files to be on the cloud. I don't need them there. I need them on my computer, where I was trying to put them. I don't care if you can't read all of the data I'm doing. It's a picture of it's a JPEG of a hot dog. Why do you need to know about that? Is China giving you that much money for it? See, the thing about, like, companies selling my personal data, the thing about it is, I don't even really care that they're selling my personal data. It's just the way that they do it is an inconvenience to me. That's my 2 cents. Like, when a company sells my data, as long as they're doing it in a way that isn't an inconvenience to me, I don't care. Like, as long as it's in a way that doesn't, like, lessen the product I'm actually trying to use. Okay, no, that's granite. I thought that was corruption for a second. No, it's just granite. Which is weird, because granite is very notably not dark blue in real life. You may find that it is the opposite of that. Has the Dryad moved in yet when I wasn't looking? No, no one's moved in yet. Probably because it's the nighttime. They might have to be day. You see the dungeons right here. So I don't think there's any underground corruption, but I mean, we could still have a look around. Today has been kind of a mixed bag of emotions for me. Because when I woke up, I found out that the Devil May Cry anime was one, bad, and also written by a bunch of right-wing bullshitters, which made me upset because I was looking forward to that. But then later I found out they announced that there's gonna be a crossover movie between the current Kamen Rider and the current Sentai team, which makes me very excited. There hasn't been one of those in like 4 years, so I wasn't expecting one. Kind of a mixed bag of events of news today I've received. But I'll choose to be happy. I simply choose to be happy. It's that easy. Depressed? Try smiling. I hope people realize I'm being sarcastic when I say that. Get this fucking bot out of my chat. Out of my Twitch chat. I have no patience for people trying to sell me something. I'm just as broke as you are. There's always bots trying to sell me viewers, and I don't want to buy viewers. I have my pride. My pride is important to me. I have not been checking the Lifeform Analyzer. That could have totally been a Tim, and I could have missed it. I've been just yapping for the last 20 minutes. But at least I feel like my yapping is more entertaining than just... Where is it? Where is Tim? It's a heart crystal. Life crystal, whatever. Game. You gonna correct me? Eh. Skeleton. Cave bat. Killed 31 skeletons, but not one of them was wearing a wizard hat and named Timothy. Timothy Chalamet. Ow! Jesus, fuck. I liked the Wonka movie. I went to see Wonka when it came out. I went and saw it in theaters. I liked it. I thought it was alright. I didn't think it was anything, like, spectacular, but it was still, you know, it was nice. It was weird to think about, like, it was, you know, it was like that. Me was like, oh, here's the whimsical man with a dream to make candy and spread his candy joy through the world. And then, you know, you watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Willy Wonka's just straight murdering kids. Wait, no, come back. He killed those kids. I think I've talked about it before, but it just brought me back to a thought I have pretty often. Charlie Bucket from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was stupid of him to give back the everlasting gobstopper. Cause you could tell me it was the right thing to do, and like that's why Wonka gave him the Chocolate Factory, right? Like, because he was returned the everlasting gobstopper, it was the right thing to do. And Wonka gave him the factory, and he and his poor family lived happily ever after. Charlie Bucket knew that, well, at least he was under the pretense that if he gave to the everlasting gobstopper to Wonka's candy-making rival, he would receive various riches. And yet he gave it back anyway, expecting to receive nothing. He was just gonna let his grandparents suffer in that 4-person bed. What, because it was the right thing to do? I'd say the right thing to do would be to say, fuck you, Wonka. Maybe I did steal fizzy lifting drinks, but I'm gonna take this fucking everlasting... You killed 4 people. Okay, who's really in the wrong here? 4 children. You killed 4 children. I'm going to take this everlasting gobstopper, I'm going to give it to what's-his-name, and my family is going to get to live the comfortable life they fucking deserve. That's what Charlie Bucket should have done. But no, he gave back the gobstopper. And yes, it was all a ruse by Wonka. That it wasn't actually but you know what? I'm sure Charlie could have gone to the actual Wonka's candy rival. I forget what his name is. He was in the Wonka movie, actually. I bet he could have gone to the real one and said, "Hey, I have Wonka's everlasting gobstopper prototype. Give me $15,000, which was a lot back then. Give me $50,000 even." And he and his family could have lived quite a nice life. That's my 2 cents on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I need to watch the Johnny Depp one. I think I've seen it when I was a very young boy, but I have not in like the last 15 years. Well, maybe not 15 years, but like 10 years. I don't know. Did the Dryad show up yet? Nope, just the merchant. Okay. Yeah, but the one with Johnny Depp is actually called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The original is called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Oh, that reminds me of another thing. Did you know Charlie and the Chocolate Factory has a fucking sequel? There's a sequel book called Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. And it is insane. It was written after the original movie came out. Let me read you a nurse. Ah, yeah. Let me read you the plot synopsis from Wikipedia for Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. Plot. This is from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Charlie and his family board the flying Great Glass Elevator to return to the chocolate factory now that Willy Wonka has rewarded Charlie with its ownership. When Wonka attempts to bring the elevator high enough to punch back into the factory, it accidentally goes into orbit. Wonka docks them instead at the empty Space Hotel USA, which is coincidentally nearby. This action causes baffled officials back on Earth, including President Lancelot R. Gilligrass, to accuse the group of being foreign enemies. Wonka tricks them by loudly singing gibberish, pretending to be an alien, but is interrupted by the discovery that the hotel contains actual dangerous shape-changing aliens known as vermicious canids. Or maybe it's Nids? I don't actually know. It's K-N-I-D-S. I'm going to call them Canids. The band escapes back into orbit in the elevator. Once they leave, the president allows the commuter capsule carrying astronauts and Space Hotel staff to dock with the Space Hotel. Upon entry, the Canids devour several staff members, prompting an immediate evacuation. The elevator, having circled around the Earth, braves the swarm of pernicious Canids to tow the damaged capsule out of danger. During a last attempt by the Canids to tow the craft away themselves, they are incinerated by Earth's atmosphere. The elevator crew releases the commuter capsule and crashes through Wonka's factory roof. Upon landing, Wonka is greeted warmly by the Oompa Loompas who were concerned about his prolonged absence from the factory. Back in the factory, Charlie's 3 bedridden grandparents, George, Georgina, and Josephine, refuse to budge. Wonka offers them rejuvenation pills called Wonkavite, but they overdose, resulting in George and Josephine becoming babies and Georgina vanishing, having become -2 years old. Charlie and Wonka ride the elevator to Minus Land to find her, and Wonka sprays her with the opposite of Wonkavite, Vita Wonk, to age her up again. Upon returning, they discover that Georgina is now 358 years old. Wonka gives her another calculated dose of Wonkavite to return her to normal, then gives each of the babies enough Vita Wonk to restore them too. Immediately afterwards, Wonka gets a letter from President Gilligrass, thanking everyone for their heroic efforts and inviting them to the White House. The group celebrates, and the prospect is enough to finally bring the 3 grandparents out of bed to join in. That is the plot of the sequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, written by Roald Dahl, Written by Roald Dahl, the author. It was published in 1972 after the original movie came out. Some of the craziest shit I've ever heard. I read this book as a young boy, and the Vermicious Canids started fucking eating people. I was maybe 5 or 6. So it frightened me, and I stopped reading it. I think a lot more about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory than most men should. Especially men my age. Dryad move in yet? No. I'm pretty sure you just have to defeat one boss. I'm not going to look it up. I'm pretty sure. A lost girl nearby. Oompa-doompa-doopity-doo. I got another puzzle for you. Oompa-doompa-doopity-dee. I don't actually know the words. Whew. I am getting sick of this. Dryad. Okay, well. go in through this way because I only put in the one door. 1% hollow and 5% corrupt. How is it 1% hollow still? I thought I got it all. Oh, jeez. Still 5%, that's not bad. Oh. Alright, Mrs. Puff, what's my final score? 1% hollow and 5% corrupt. What the fuck? How is it still 1% hollow? I sprayed all the hollow down. I must have missed like a single block every time. I don't know where the last bit of corruption is either. There's a way to like see it, isn't there? Like there's a potion that like makes it so you can see corruption, right? Like this is what I did with the hollow stuff. I just moved down and I should have built the Dryad house closer to this. That would have been a smart thing to do. Really hope like part of the dungeon isn't like considered corrupted, because that would be a pain. Let's check again. Show me 0! 1% corrupt. Oh, come on! That means we were spraying near the area that was corrupted. I just didn't see it, and we just missed probably like one handful of blocks. I'm imagining that the demon altars don't count. But I can check. Achievements. World status. Corruption tiles. The grass, the plants, the blocks. Okay, but the one things don't count. What the fuck? Oh, it turns out you can get a guy from Stardew Valley if you do stuff. That's not important right now. That's just Demonite ore. Yeah. Demonite ore is fine, right? Yeah, Demonite ore is fine. Alright, let's check again. %. Fuck! Damn, 19 moves. Wow. That's some of the most I've ever had. You should subscribe. Why? Because I told you to and I asked, what if I said please? Yes. The ultimate persuasion tactic. The pretty please gambit. Works every time. Alright, I have a feeling it's like deeper. There's got to be a way to see it. Hang on. Is it like a tips? I think there's a potion for it. Let me look at potions. Potion. Recovery, buff, flasks, others? Probably others. Gender change, return, recall, teleportation, wormhole, red. Okay, I guess this is a buff potion then. Ammo, reservation, biome site. Biome site, that's what we need. Let's just pop back to where we actually have all those ingredients. So I need bottled water, fire blossom, blink root, moonglow, and grass seeds. To where I keep the ingredients. Bottled water, moon glows, blink roots, fire blossoms, and grass seeds. I have a few more blink roots right here. I think I can get grass seeds from the Dryad. Yep. And then fire blossoms. Then at the alchemy table, biome site. Perfect. That's just the Demonite ore. So it shows the location of inflected blocks. So I'm assuming they're just lit up. I really hope the corruption I'm looking for is actually in this area. It isn't just like somewhere on the random spot on the other side of the world. Like, that area right there is glowing kind of purpley, and I don't know why. I want to see what it says. Okay, yeah, it just makes them glow. Highlights the following tiles in purple. Ah, okay. Why is this oh, there's an altar there. Yes, of course. Alright, we're almost there! We just gotta find that last tiny bit. The altar is also glowing purple, is not helping. Let me actually turn off my... Okay, I guess I can't get rid of my light pets. Kind of annoying. I don't know if I'm able to bust the altars with where I am. Like, what is... Do those count? I doubt it. Just spray anyway. I'm a maniac. Spraying maniac. Maybe I got it. Yeah! Alright. That is the end good riddance achievement. Very nice. Okay, I need some action. We're going for Mecha Mayhem. I need the rest of these biome site potions then. So what is left? It's just Tim, Unicorn, Mecha Mayhem, fishing. Yep. 5 achievements left. Don't think we'll be able to do all of them today, unfortunately, because, I mean, come on. 164 fishing quests. Alright, so we gotta get a mechanical worm, a mechanical skull, and a mechanical eye. For that we need iron. Tin, demonite, gold, silver, titanium, chromite. Is there no iron in here? I don't think there is. I think I put my iron somewhere else. Oh, you know what I could do? No, the iron bar didn't go anywhere. Please don't tell me I'm actually out of iron. I might have iron ore in my beast chests. Iron ore, yes. Because I was using it to make iron skin potions. I need my bones. should I put somewhere? Corn horns. See, I have 2 jungle keys. Bones. Mechanical skull. And then what? I just need rotten chunks? I should have rotten chunks. Chunks, 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 chunks. Where are my chunks? For vertebrae, actually, I think. Let me just look it up. Destroyer. Summoned by mechanical worm. Yeah, vertebrae. I don't need to be looking for chunks, I need to be looking for vertebrae. There we go, vertebrae. And worm. Alright, we do need it to be nighttime though. Bathroom break. I shall return momentarily. And I'm back. And we're still waiting. We're trying to do the exciting achievement and we're still having to wait. You know what I think is bullshit? How phones these days, they always have like, it's like, I have an idea, let's put glass, let's make the screen out of glass on the front and make the back out of glass so you can crack it twice. Like, we had the plastic screen phones and they could take a beating and everyone was like, wow, this is great. But now, if you even look at your phone wrong, it fucking shatters. Beltron's dead. Twins are dead. Well, that was easy. Our good friend the Zenith kind of made that a non-issue. I don't even know anywhere I can hang up this ding-dang trophy. Maybe I do, maybe I do, maybe I do. Please fit. Yay! That means you, hollow bars. Alright, that's that. Alright. Guess we could do some fishing. Move. Caught in desert. Scarab fish. This cat could not be more in my way. Move! Alright. So all that's left is fishing, Tim, and the unicorn. I guess we could try and get a pumpkin moon medallion for the unicorn. Try and get that. Yeah, so pumpkin moon medallion. We're gonna need pumpkins, hollowed bars, and ectoplasm. Hollowed bars. There's some ectoplasm. I don't think I have much. I don't know how many pumpkins I have left. Where am I going? My void vault's right over here. Candy corn. Oh, pumpkins, pumpkins. Nope, that's sandstone. Fuck! I think I'm out of pumpkins. Okay, well, you know what? We can plant some pumpkins, and they'll grow while we're getting ectoplasm. Wish I could just buy the pumpkins outright, but, you know. Whatever. Pumpkin. Pumpkins. So I did have some pumpkins. Just not where I expected them to be. Oh, I put all my green solution away. Curses. Don't accidentally kill those guys again. So we'll probably get like 15 ectoplasm. You're just not getting ectoplasm today. Evil ring of fire. Barbecue ribs. There's some. See now the ectoplasm is coming out in droves. They've defeated the 50th dungeon spirit. Stop giving me ones, give me twos. I'm railing myself into a spike. I found this is like the best spot for ectoplasm farming in my dungeon. You know what, that's enough for now. We can always come back if we need more, but I doubt those pumpkins are done, and I've only got 31. Actually, that should be enough to make a... Yep. Okay, it's about to become the next day. So we're gonna sleep. Get up. Do a little... Sky Lakes and Surface. Okay. I've got Sky Lake. Bass. Bass. I could sit here and fish all day. Bass. Fish a Cthulhu. Defeat the current threat before you can use the pylon network. Don't tell me that. What current threat? That? The cloud? Alright, now we just gotta skip to nighttime. Not really sure what to say here. I've already tried to shill people into to sway people into subscribing 3 times this stream, but maybe some of the viewers that weren't here or that that are here now weren't there for that. So maybe you should subscribe so I could start getting paid. I need to reach 1,000 subscribers to start getting ad revenue if you want to help a guy out. Now that that's out of the way, we can get down to business. The socioeconomic state of America. No. It really does help, though. I've already talked about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, no, I wish I had something to say, but it's going to be another, like, minute and a half until we can start this Pumpkin Moon. I was never able to beat the Pumpkin Moon as a boy. I can now, but wasn't able to as a boy. It was always particularly tricky. I ordered a phone case for my new phone. I got a new phone recently. I ordered a case for it. But it doesn't fit, and even if it did, I don't like it, so I gotta return that. Which is a pain. Do I need a screen protector? My old phone case... The case for my old phone is the type with, like, the screen protector as part of the case. So, like, you snap on the first part, and then on the front part, and then the back part. And I very much like this case, but it doesn't fit on my new phone, and the company that made it has not made cases for the model of phone that I have now. Because we've decided to make phones entirely out of glass nowadays. It doesn't matter how good it looks if you have to put a case and a screen protector on it. It's so stupid. It's like if we had to put metal bar... It's like if we had to put a giant metal sheet in front of the Mona Lisa. I know there's a glass in front of the Mona Lisa. Wait, the blood moon is rising. Oh, well, I don't care. Yeah, I just don't like the way phones are. I don't like change. I feel like companies are always just changing things for the worse. And I don't appreciate it. Fuck. I am absolutely demolishing these morning woods. I have no idea what's hit them. Maybe ribs. Gotta have them ribs. I don't know if bosses can actually drop the key. Leave me alone. Fuck off. Time to start pissing on them. I can be pissing here. Yeah, this is really just free. Alexa, play Free from the Sonic Free Riders soundtrack. Oh, Pumpkin Man with the knife hands. I'm so frightened. Give me my keys. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna have to like look around for it when this is all over because my inventory is full, so I'm gonna have to. I'm like looking for a dropped contact lens. You see, once you're strong enough, the bosses just drop so many hearts that it's just free. Like, you can't die unless you avoid picking up the hearts. We got another 3.5 minutes of this. Just an absolute slaughter. I had a really good idea for a movie. It's called The Comedian, and it's about a comedian who writes a joke that's so funny that he dies laughing and he becomes a ghost. And you know, now that he's a ghost, he's still writing jokes, but he doesn't have anyone to tell them to. Until one day, he meets a down-on-his-luck spirit medium, and they decide that together, they can tell the joke, that the medium can tell the jokes that the comedian never got to tell anyone because he was dead. And, you know, maybe together they could try and find a way to tell the funniest joke without someone dying. And, you know, as the movie progresses, maybe the medium tries writing his own jokes. And at first they're kind of bad, but like he gets better as the movie goes on. You know, maybe there's an opportunity for romance somewhere along the way. Maybe the medium has a girl that he likes, and the comedian tries to wingman for him, but it's hijinks ensue because he's dead. You know, and near the end of the movie, the movie ends with they finally figure out how to tell the funniest joke in the world without anyone dying. And the comedian gets to move on, but the medium continues being a comedian, but with his own jokes that he wrote himself. That's my idea for a movie, and I think it would make $1 bajillion. If there's anyone in any big movie studios who watching this who wants to sign me, just let me know in the comments. This is the longest pumpkin moon in my fucking life. Might be better off with solar eclipses, actually, because I don't think bosses can drop the key. What is hurting me? I can't see it under all this treasure. See, because that was mostly bosses. Let's check over here. Was there when I teleported in there were some. Okay, no keys. I think this is the most viewers I've ever had on a stream. Nice. I really don't need a morning wood trophy, thank you. I could be the fucking Green Goblin. Yo, oh, these are for the rocket launcher. You can't just throw them. Raven stuff. Okay, let me pick up like all the stackable stuff. Yeah, I don't see a key. Urgh. Yikes. Really need that key. 32 pumpkin trophies. Good God. Trash. We don't need. We already have so many of all of these back at the main base. Definitely think I've killed 2,500 enemies in the Hollow. I just also think I've gotten very unlucky. Jesus, that thing came right at me. Alright, well. My brain is just like, alright, one more enemy. The next one's gonna drop it, I'm sure. But like, I've been doing this for so long. Here's the problem. With something like the fishing quests, I'm constantly making progress. Slowly but surely, I'm making progress. I have made zero progress since I've started looking for this key, because it's just, you get it once and you've got it. How come they're allowed to stand on meteor blocks, but I'm not? Cotton honey? You gotta be kidding me! I don't have access to honey. There's no like, there's no honey pool big enough for me to do that. Maybe in that hive? But that's a real pain to go to. Might just try and get the key still. A 26 viewers, goddamn. That is definitely the most I've ever had. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nice. Subscribe. I gotta start putting subliminal messaging in my streams. Smoke. You know, I've never had to go to the hospital for me. I don't think I've ever actually gone. It's debatable whether if I've ever gone to the hospital or not, which sounds weird, but let me explain. Because I was in a hospital when I was born, if that counts. I've never gone into a hospital because I wasn't born yet when I went in. I just went out. But I might have been brought to the hospital when my younger brother was born. But my mom isn't sure. I talked to her about it the other day. She's not sure if I was taken to the hospital or not. But I've never been taken to the hospital for any illness or injury. At least so far. Why are the biome keys such a rare drop? Why do I need this one for the achievement? What's even worse is, like, I've gotten 3 jungle keys and a snow key, but not the hollow one. And the hollow one is the only one you actually need. It's a stupid game. I wonder if there are any slick tricks on the internet that aren't on the wiki. Ah, there's a guide for farming biome keys on the... Oh, it's an old guide. Yeah, it's an old guide. From any enemy that can drop money. It says the best way is to farm pirate or goblin invasions. I don't think I can actually do the pumpkin moon. I might have wasted my time. Yikes. Still, alien invasion should apply. Obviously not as easy as the... Actually, I should have... Do I have pirate invasion summoning items? How do I pirate invasion? Someone manually with the pirate map. How do you acquire pirate map? Most enemies killed in the surface ocean biome during hard mode. Okay, I might have pirate map lying around then. I think I do. I think I may. I think I might have a pirate map. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm just going to see if I have... Okay, no, I only have the one. I don't have to be near my world's spawn, right? I can just do this wherever. It probably just recommends doing it near your spawn so you can respawn. But I'm not exactly at threat of dying to the pirate invasion with the gear that I have. What is that? Soul cake. Oh, it's just mana. That's shaped like a cake for some reason. Looked like a blueberry muffin. Oh yeah, here are the pirates. Oh. Or not? Oh, do I really have to be near my world's spawn? That's annoying. Pirates are approaching from the west. I think I do. I think I do. Well, let me find it. No, stop killing pirates. Where did I put that blue solution? I know, it's in my piggy bank. No, it isn't. Is it in my void? Is it in my void? It is. There we go. Now I'm legally in the hollow. Doesn't matter what biome I'm in, it matters what biome they're in. Or, no, other way around. Fuck! Matters what biome I'm in, not the one they're in. Where'd my mouse go? Where is my mouse? There it is. Okay, well that was less pirates than I was hoping to fight. This is all banners. I think it might be a little easier to grind Martian Madness, actually. Because I can just... the Martians are a bit easier to summon, I feel. I don't want this. I don't need this fursuit. But thank you. I appreciate the offer. The pylon is not in the correct biome to be used. What? This pylon? The desert one. What happened to my desert pylon? What's wrong with my desert pylon? Made this... Oh, I'm still technically in the hollow here. Oh, weird. Well, let me just... There we go. Gotta make sure to take care of that hollow before it spreads, though. Should be fine for a little while. I can always just spray it down with the green. Alright. Probe me. Don't have my water candle here. Solar Eclipse might be my best bet, actually. Because I can just really easily summon that with the tablet. Which I should have a decent amount of. Oh, there's a probe. I wasn't even looking. No! Stardust Dragon! Ah! The Stardust Dragon betrayed us! Where'd my green solution go? I'm just gonna buy some more. Alright. Solar Eclipse tablets. Or you know what? We got Blood Moon stuff on us, so let's just do a Blood Moon while it's already nighttime. Oh cool, these are still here. Hello. No one signed up for this. Damn. Alright, well, I'm actually gonna go AFK for a second. I have some business to take care of. Oh, well, I'm worried that a prismatic lacewing might die and... Okay, no, I guess I'll stick around. It's not that important. Let there be a few more enemies. Oh yeah, see, I can see the prismatic lace wing. Or no, I guess. Oh, it looks like Stardust Dragon can't kill it. Alright, yeah, I'll be right back then. I shall return shortly. Just enjoy this as like a little bit of ambiance as my turrets and summons brutally murder everything in my sight. And we're back. Let's find this key. I really want the key. You know, I think we're in the sort of the falling action of our story here, and I was kind of, I'm hoping that we could like end on a climactic note, like getting the key and getting the achievement, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's getting pretty late. I'm gonna see this through the end. I don't need all these megaphones. Get these megaphones off of me. Get this shit off of me. I'm running out of random places to put banners. Oh my god, another banner. Solar eclipse is happening. Well, I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's solar eclipse, I guess. I thought we were gonna just go fishing. I was thinking about just like fishing, and then like doing a fishing quest and just going for that. But I mean, hey, if the game's gonna give us a solar eclipse, the game's gonna give us a solar eclipse. The psycho knife is funny because it swings so fast. Come here, you. I want to stab something. Hard for me to get in range with the psycho knife before my everything else kills whatever I'm going for. And don't worry about me throwing away all these weapons and stuff. I have a million of these back at my main location. So I think there is no hollow key. I wonder if I should do like some sort of survey to see what sort of games people would want to watch me play, because I don't really know. I've been doing this for almost a year now, but like I still don't really know like what the people want. And I want to give the people what they want. And what I want is this fucking key. Chainsaw. Is that a duck? I'm just gonna have my inventory open at this point, just watching it. Watching to see what new items that aren't the key pop into my inventory. Do you think being pessimistic about it increases my chances? Oh, darn, I'll never get that dang key. Woe is me. I feel like I'm experiencing the 5 stages of grief. There's only 3 things left. 200 fishing quests, Tim, and the key. And this is slightly less tedious than Tim. And I don't mind the fishing. I really don't. We've gotten a lot of new subscribers this stream. I wanna thank everyone who's subscribed. This has been a really great stream. It's a lot of people watching, a lot of new subscribers, a lot of people sticking around. Really great stuff. I'm very happy. I needed this today. I've been feeling kind of unmotivated lately, but this is really getting me fired back up. I've always wanted to defeat the 50th Nailhead, and now I have. I really gotta finish Breath of the Wild. I haven't played it in like 2 months, and I've 90%ed the game. I still don't know if I'm gonna go for all the Koroks. I might go for all the Koroks. Yeah, I will. I'll go for all the Koroks. I just need to actually get back on the game. Make sure you're subscribed for the stream where I spend 6 hours doing nothing but finding Koroks. Make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss a single second of nothing but hunting for Koroks. Oops, nope, that's 108 chlorophyll I almost just threw away. That would have been unfortunate. Because I got like a few more quests, like side quests to do, and I haven't actually killed Ganon yet, because I wanted to save it for last. Yeah, maybe later this week. Maybe later this week I'll boot up Breath of the Wild and try and finish up all the side quests I haven't done, and then we'll do a Korok hunting stream and then a final one taking down Ganon. Although it probably wouldn't take very long. I don't know. Who knows? I'll just play it by how it happens. I'll let the world exist as it does. You know, I like to make plans, but I'm also a go-with-the-flow kind of guy. It's just who I am. Do I have that fucking key yet? It'd make a great way to cap off this whole stream if I had that key. I've never wanted a key more in my life. How long can this go on? How long can this go on? Release me! Release me! My turrets went down. Is that a phone call? No. Don't give me a notification on my phone about Wi-Fi calling, and the notification is a phone with a little symbol next to it. I thought I missed a phone call. I don't even know what a Wi-Fi calling is. I mean, like, I get the general idea, I just don't... Anytime I, like, look at it on my phone, it's, like, just a bunch of weird random bullshit. That I don't understand. A lot of words. I'm a man of action. That's why they call me Action Man. It's not true, they call me Action Boy, but I really wish they'd call me Action Man. Fully grown adult, they're calling me Action Boy. Oh. Oh. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Give me the key. I don't know, for the enemies that can phase through walls, are they able to drop things in the walls? Oh, there's... Okay, the Blood Moon is over, and I don't think I got the key. Wowie, zowie, pep. They're never gonna let me out of this institution. By the time I get the key, I will surely be nothing but a skeleton with a long gray beard. Yeah, it doesn't look like any key on the menu for me today. All right, well, pylon is not in the correct biome to use. There's still some... Okay. And the cat is in the way again! Move! Caught in crimson. I can do that. Here, meteor head banner for you. Interesting how this half is corrupted again and this half isn't. I don't know if this water's deep enough. Definitely not. There's a little bit more water deeper down. Crimson triggerfish. Well, we're definitely fishing in the right spot at least. Bass. 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 You know what? I should look up them, just make sure I'm fishing in the right spot. Any crimson hard mode. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the right spot. Just wanted to make sure I didn't need to be on like a specific layer. Armored cavefish. Crimson tigerfish. That's a triggerfish. Is that a thing? Triggerfish? Sounds right. Ickerfish. Let me just snatch that soul right there. That's what my new phone sounds like when it vibrates? That was weird. Alright, well, that's a dub, I guess. That's also all the time we have for our show today. What a stream. Most viewers I've ever had. A lot of new subscribers. I want to thank everyone for watching and thank everyone for subscribing. And if you haven't yet, you should subscribe so you can catch the future streams. If you've been watching it for this long, you probably liked it enough, I think. And it really does help. And I'm talking! Thank you. The interrupting dolphin. But that's the word from here. It really does help out a lot. We're shooting for 1,000 subscribers. We're at 718 right now. And, you know, you could be 719 or maybe 720. Is that a funny number to you? Maybe. But that's all our time for today. Thanks so much for watching, and farewell, and subscribe.